You're gonna win some, but you're also gonna lose a lot of games, especially when you're playing tough competition. However, sometimes hoopers come out with the wildest excuses and justifications for their losses.
I like bending down. I always do that. Like I always put my hands on my knees and just like I've done it so.
Kyrie Walker played Nas in the Ball Is Life off the Dribble Summer Jam pay-per-view, and he got absolutely destroyed. He was getting outplayed both on defense as well as on offense. The skill gap was noticeable to say the least, but it is what it is. We all lose sometimes, and there is no shame to losing to someone like Nas.
Here we go.
Oh, that's good.
Did Kyree touch it?
Oh. So he's getting that type of run in.
He is getting that type of run. That's how you got to compete the whole game. Fight for everything.
Yeah, he's tired. I mean, he looks like he is.
Yeah. Listen. 31-11. That's a tough task for anybody.
However, the crazy part was not losing, but what he said after losing. If you don't know, right after that game, Kyrie Walker went on live and explained why he didn't perform well in that game, and it was confusing to say the least. Just watch this.
Why you didn't play hard, young buck? I'm gonna be honest with you, like completely honest. The reason I stopped playing hard is when I felt my Achilles, I was kind of over it, because I'm like, bro, if I pop my I'm gonna be out for a year. This is how I thought. If I pop my Achilles, I was gonna say I was like, you know what, like finish the game out, lose, deal with the results. If I'm hurt for real, I could get time to prepare myself. So it was lose regardless of, like, you know what I mean? It was lose regardless. I wish you cared more. I wish I did too, bro. Like, you got to say yes before I tell you who it is. I was just like, yeah, I'm thinking it's Eugene, just off of the fact that Eugene just played, and I know Eugene shoot that right here, so my mind was on. He said it was Nas. I said, okay. I was like, I'm going to just give him a run for his money. Exactly what I told him. And then he was like, bet. He was like, bro, I want you to beat him out. I'm like, all right, cool. That's it. Whether or not a shape, pause. When I say this, I told you, I like bending down. Pause. When I say that, I always do that. Like, I always put my hands on my knees. It's just like I've done it so as a little kid, even in football. I just did it like it's a habit I have. So, no, it definitely was. It definitely was my Achilles. So I'm like, gotta take that shit though. My shit, it hurts. It hurts, bro. It hurts. I had some injuries before. I had a thigh contusion. I had like an MCL sprain. I had injuries before. Achilles is a different ball game, bro. I'm saying, like, nigga, when I got hurt, I knew it was over. It was over. I couldn't get downhill. I couldn't do nothing.
That man went from saying he got injured to he didn't take the game seriously to 1v1s is not real basketball. And then the funny thing is that he said it's not that bad because he lost by more points in previous games.
Hindsight, I lost game way more than that, but that's for another day.
Bro, how is that a flex? But anyway, shout out to Kyrie Walker. He's still a tough hooper, but we gotta stop the excuses. You lost, it is what it is, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now, we all know Flight reacts as a troll. He loves basketball, but he's just not good at it. And there are hours of clips coming up with the wildest excuses on why he loses 1v1 games. Here are some of the wildest excuses that he somehow managed to come up with.
Hey guys, just giving you a heads up. This court was a little bit hard to get adjusted to because of, if you notice, there's no top of the key and it looks like the width and the length is a little bit off. I'm just saying.
Before you guys even say anything, witness how I'm saving my knee, and you guys understand that I'm also playing on a still injured knee. This was not an ankle breaker. You know what I'm saying? This was me saving my knee in action. Yo, look, that's the last time I'm letting anybody, anytime I play 1v1, take a 1v1 break, bro. Fuck that.
Hey, look. There's an explanation for this, bro. Now, I know this was like it let down some people, but just so you know, January of any new year is like the trial month. February is the real month of the new year. Bro, this ball was mad bouncy, bro. I'm talking about this specific black ball right here, bro. This was mad bouncy. It was one of those dookie behind PE balls, like when you be playing in school, bro, and they had the worst PE balls, bro. I brung my own ball prior to this, but you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to argue and not change the balls because originally I was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, just go with that one, because basically, long story short, what happened, you guys know that somebody had hit my car, you know what I'm saying, and I had left my ball in the car, and I actually got my car fixed and repaired, you know what I'm saying, the bumper and everything, like earlier than what it was expected to, you know what I'm saying. So I got it back and I just was like, hey, I'm just bringing the ball just in case, you know, and she wasn't going for it. So already my mechanics was off and I wasn't even used to like the ball's composure, bro, like, you know what I'm saying. But
Frank Nitty is a legendary hooper from the West Coast. He played for the Drew League and most recently played for the Big Three. So he's an actual pro who also hoops in the YouTube basketball community. Whenever we see Nitty on Ball is Life or Off the Dribble TV, he usually wins. However, on some rare occasions, he loses, and he's always humble in defeat. He never downplays his opponents and never scolds his teammates. However, in this game, I had never seen Frank lash out and put all of the blame on his own teammate. As you just saw in that 3v3, his teammates were doing pretty alright. His defense was not the best, but at least he was confident and was making some buckets. And then out of nowhere, Captain Jack turned beast mode and pretty much humbled everyone on that court.
Oh my God.
And what did Nitty do? He immediately put all the blame on his teammate and in front of the opposing team.
Come on, bro. Watch me, bro. Oh, I can't play like this. Come on the court with. Come on the court with. Trash, bro. I hate being on the court this long. If freshmen want to just play basketball.
Play like that.
Time out, bro. They have like 15 on you, bro. They got 15 on you. Come on, time out. They got 15 on Cuz, bro.
He said they got 15 on Cuz.
They got 15 on Dame.
Backdoors, pull-ups, all that. You got to take something away. Keep it right in front of you. Stay solid. You got to know who you guarding. If you guarding that can't shoot, back up. If you guarding that can't shoot, you press up. Let's go. Come on.
That's the new Jack. He coldest one.
What'd you say, Nas? Captain Jack?
Captain Jack, man.
Captain Jesus Christ, who I'm on the court with, bro. Bro, you gotta nut up, bro, nut up. I got your help. Jesus, no. Top. Get a stop or get a haircut, one or the other. Jesus Christ, bro.
And then when the game was over, he doubled down and said that he will never play with him because he's lacking on defense.
Who can't shoot, John? He'll never be on my team. You don't gotta worry about that. You know how I rock. I rock the guard. I didn't know he couldn't guard.
Nitty, you're a legend, but this is 3v3. It's a team effort. You can't scapegoat your own teammate because he messed up. even if he was the weakest link on the team. You lost. It is what it is. Take it and move on. The final example is not even an excuse, but a wild statement. On TNC pay-per-view, the main event was Lance Stephenson versus Michael Beasley, and we all saw the face-off, or should I say, the freak-off. Michael Beasley was on absolute sus timing, but I think he was trying to throw Lance off guard, and I think it might have worked. And so when the game actually happened, as everyone expected, Michael Beasley beat Lance. However, what Lance said afterwards was crazy. Yeah, that man Lance really did say that.